Preferred stocks valuation. Preferred stock valuation is a process in which we calculate the intrinsic value of preferred stocks. We have discussed this, that intrinsic value is actually the true value, the value at which the share should be priced. Technically speaking, intrinsic value is the present value of all the cash inflows that a security generates. So, if we want to calculate the intrinsic value of a preferred stock, we need to calculate the present value of all the dividends that the preferred stocks will generate. So, to calculate the present value, we'll have to apply an appropriate formula for the calculation of the present value. But before we actually see that how the present value of stock dividends is calculated, we have to see that what are the assumptions of valuation of this model. We have talked about various types of preferred stocks and the features of preferred stocks, including redemption and conversion and participation and redemption. But here we assume that these preferred stocks do not have any of these features. That is, they are not convertible, they are not participating, they are not redeemable. So we say that the stocks will always give us the dividend that they give. यानी preferred stock क्योंकि हमें एक fixed amount of dividend देता है और अगर वो redeemable नहीं है तो वो हमेशा हमेशा वही dividend हमें देता रहेगा. And that makes the installments of dividends continuous, perpetual and forever. Which means that to evaluate a preferred stock, perpetuity's present value formula is the right assumption. We say that the preferred stocks dividends are constant in terms of the amount of the dividend per year, and also that these payments are infinite. The assumption of infinite payments is based on the assumption of going concern, which we have discussed earlier in our lectures, that a business or an entity is considered a going concern if there are no chances of closing down that business. So the present value formula of a perpetuity, which is installment divided by the required rate of return or the discounting rate of return, which we have discussed several times. And here, this present value will be taken as the intrinsic value. So we replace the PV with just the letter V, which stands for the intrinsic value. And here the installment is in the form of dividend, so we divide dividend by the discounting rate. An important thing here is that the discounting rate is the required rate of return. That is, the return which an investor or a shareholder wants to earn. So the formula becomes, in its simplified form, V is equal to D over R. Let's take an example and see that how this valuation process works. Suppose a preferred stock has a par value of 100 rupees and the market price of that preferred stock is rupees 80. The rate of dividend on this preferred stock is 13% per annum, whereas the required rate of return is 20%. To calculate the intrinsic value of this preferred stock, first we need to calculate the amount of dividend. When we look at the data available, here we see that the rate of dividend is given, but the amount of dividend is to be calculated. The amount of dividend is simply calculated by multiplying the percentage rate of dividend with the face value or the par value. So when we multiply 100 by 13%, we get 13 rupees per share dividend. This is the dividend which an investor would get forever in this investment of preferred stock. So applying the formula, V is equal to D over R, we divide 13 with the required rate of return, which is 20%, and hence we get the intrinsic value equal to rupees 65. Once we calculate the intrinsic value of a stock or a security, then the next step is to analyze and to make decision. Here, the market price is higher than the intrinsic value because market price is rupees 80, whereas the intrinsic value is rupees 65. So we can say that this stock is selling in the market at a price which is more than its true value. So the answer is obvious. If you have to suggest somebody to buy or not to buy this stock, we would say that this is a stock not worth buying at a price of 80 rupees. क्योंकि इसकी ट्रू वैल्यू 65 है, जबकि ये मार्केट में अपनी वैल्यू से ज़्यादा पर बिक रहा है. The question is that why intrinsic value is less than the market price or the par value of the stock? The answer is that the dividend rate is less than the required rate of return. If your required rate of return will be higher than the dividend rate, you would always see that your stock will have a lesser value than the par value or even the market value. So this is how we analyze preferred stock valuation and we make decisions.